Hello, welcome to a new issue of DesertStandard.com television, coming to you live from within Roger's lair. Do not be afraid of the talking mouth. It's me. Hey everybody. So, lots of new stuff happening. We've got lots of new equipment, which is always exciting. We're trying to up the scale of how professional we are. We've got professional lighting systems, light deflector, diffractor, dispersion, reflection, trying to just make it look more like we know what the hell we're doing. Isn't that right, Chuck? Chuck knows what he's talking about. There is no Chuck. Anyway, we got the wireless mic going, so hopefully the sound levels are all okay. And playing around with the lighting. Have no idea what I'm doing. The guy at the store said you should think about how people read books, right? We read from left to right. So I'm getting lighting set up over here on the left side. We've got the reflector coming back so I don't get, too dark of stuff going on. But when it comes down to it, I have no idea what I'm doing. I really would appreciate any of your feedback. More constructive, the better, please. Just kind of how it is. I'm not going to stop doing this. I enjoy doing this stuff. The exciting thing is we've got our first paying client tomorrow, going to go on down to their office. Got a whole nother setup just like this one for them on their dime. They want to have a studio so that anytime that they want to record some video and send it to me, I can then edit it, get it all slapped together with some nice titles and whatnot, and throw it up onto the blog. Once again, it comes back to this whole thing of finding out what's your medium. If you're more comfortable with doing the video stuff, let's do it. Let's make it happen. This whole setup, less than $2,000. We've got an excellent Canon camera. Lighting systems, I don't have any idea how to qualify any of this stuff, but a couple $100. The microphone system's a couple $100. Got a good tripod for $100. So, and all of it's from a local store here, Photomark down on McDowell. I like them. They were nice enough. They seemed to know what they were doing. The pricing doesn't seem out of control, especially when the client's paying for it, right? But to be honest, for less than $2,000, getting set up with a nice system and ready to go. Played around with how to get the client to get the videos to me. So that was a very interesting discovery process. On the Canon cameras, they would prefer that you use their software to get the stuff off. Well, I don't want to deal with, having the video get degraded by the software, having to have the client go through all these new steps. So what figured out is going to have them, once the video is shot, they'll connect it into the computer, and you get all the files that show up on that camera. I'm just going to have them grab all of those files, throw them onto their desktop, and then use FTP. And I'm just going to use the FTP plugin, Fire FTP on Firefox, which you should, if you're using it, you should make sure you give them a donation. That's a free piece of software, but people do actually have to put it together. They're going to FTP it. That FTP is going to take quite some time because you're talking about a 10-minute file of pure HD, runs about 600 meg. So they're going to have to shoot that on over to me or onto our server. From once it's there, I'll be able to pull it down. And the cool thing in iMovie is you can do an import. You come over here onto File, Import, and you choose Camera Archive. You would think that you would choose Movies, but it doesn't work very well. Camera Archive, once you go to the folder that you've put all those files into, iMovie automatically recognizes that that's an archive, and you import it in just like as if you had plugged your camera into iMovie. Imports it in, takes about the same amount of time. It's ridiculous. But once it's there, you then got it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. When it comes to titling, I've used a couple of different tutorials online, which I should probably put a link to or something. if I, get around to it. But the idea is that I've already got the intro and the outro set. Each one I'll do a little bit of customization. I'll change the title, the date, and the time. And then I just slap the new video into the middle of all that, and then do the automatic upload into YouTube. I'm playing around with whether or not I want to do TubeMogul or not, so I can hit all the other video sites. That's still up in the air. But once it's on YouTube, obviously I can then embed it onto any blog I want. Since there's the majority of people that are looking at video are going onto YouTube anyway, I figure that's a great place to start. There's some SEO stuff that I've kind of learned some tricks on. But more than that, it's really just about getting content. And I'm excited. This client, we're planning on doing anywhere from 20 to 40 videos a month. Those videos, I recommend shooting for a length of about 2 minutes. Right now we're hitting 6 on this one, so I'm already violating my own rules, but whatever. And just having fun with it. And that's really, I think, the biggest thing that I want to get across to people is, hey, if you're doing marketing, it's sales, but it's sales when you get to do whatever the heck you want to do. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then try something different. And just have a lot of fun with it. Later.